Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Insanity Gaming. I'm Rainbow. I have a beginner's guide for Red Dead Online for you in this video. This guide is meant for players who are just starting out, brand new to the game, and have not purchased a role yet, and need to make money, rank up, and get by and just progress forward. I cover all the bases. If you like the video, please drop a like, tell me about it in the comments, and subscribe to the channel for future content. I cover Red Dead Online, and I also cover Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Would love to have you as a subscriber. So it's been a little while since I was in the beginner shoes, and I really had to jog my memory a little bit, but I think I have a pretty good guide for all of y'all. And it's going to start with something I overlooked for a long time, and that is my tent. So you start out in your camp, you notice you have a little tent, and when you get taken out in game, doing a mission or something, and you spawn back in, with that little tent, you'll spawn in with 15% of your health. That's not good, right? So, and I didn't find this out till later. You see I'm going down the tent list. You'll notice at the bottom that your core and your recovery rate goes up the better tent you buy. You can see midway through my career I opted for the mid tent, and then I went for the nice one. Yeah, the nice one gives you 75% of your health if you die, and your cores recover faster in your camp as well. So that's kind of a bigger deal than I thought it was when I was a new player, the whole tent thing. And some equipment to look forward to. I wouldn't worry about the fast travel post yet. The stew is nice, but probably you consider that a luxury for a beginner. But I would consider the enhanced fire for cooking and crafting. Alright everybody, so I covered the tent, and up next I'm going to show you what I think is the absolute best beginner horse. This was the first real horse purchase that I had as a new player. It's the red chestnut Arabian horse, and it goes for $250. It's expensive when you're starting out, but it's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. You'll like its speed, you'll like its handling, and the endurance is about as good as you're going to get for the rank that you are. And when I purchased this horse, I was incredibly happy with the way it performed. It was like a whole new game for me. So I am definitely going to recommend that. And what I'm going over now is the stirrups for the saddle on your horse. They make a difference. Now you're going to be locked out of the nice ones, but the better stirrup you can put on your horse, the better your horse will perform. So keep that in mind. So I have the nicest ones on there, but yeah, whatever rank as you unlock them, just pick them up, equip them on your horse, and you'll have a better riding horse. The stirrups matter, everybody. Just wanted to throw that in there. Okay, so I showed you a tent, I showed you a horse, I'm showing you a lot of other things, but right now I'm showing you what primarily is going to be the main way you're going to rank up, make gold, and make money, and that is doing free roam missions. I think as a young player, I grinded free roam missions with my friends to do just what I said, make money, rank up, earn gold. At the time I started and was a new player, all there was free roam missions. But see, right now there's just a mail delivery. Sometimes there'll be multiple ones you can choose from. As a beginner, that mail delivery is actually a good one for you to choose. You have to deliver to 3 stops.
Ah, yes.
And if you make it to 2 and someone griefs you and you don't finish the mission, you still get at least you still get paid for those too.
And I ain't gonna give it to the regular
Free roam missions that are probably most problematic are convoy escorts, because you're going to be escorting a wagon, it's going to be going slow, and it's going to be blinking red. And in a later clip in this video, I show you what it looks like on the map when somebody else is running a mission and blinking red, so you guys know what you're going to look like to other players when you're running a mission. Yeah, I'm grabbing the mail here, I'm taking off, and going to deliver some mail.
What gives, huh?
It's not complicated. If you see there's a posse in town,
thank you.
When you take the mission, you know, think twice about taking it, because they might just follow you and grief you the whole time. Be smart about it. But yeah, I'm turning it in here. This free roam missions, everybody. That's how you make your money. Okay, so I showed you how to make some money. I'm going to show you some other methods too, but right now we're in the gunsmith, and I'm going to show you a couple weapons. There's a lot of weapons, not a lot, but you got your choice of different weapons. And to start out, believe it or not, the Cattleman is a nice balanced revolver. I think it's underrated. There are other people that are with me that like the Cattleman. It's got a high rate of fire. The damage isn't great, but the high rate of fire makes for... I mean, I enjoy using them. A step up from the Cattleman, once you rank up and get some money, you can get a set of Schofields. For repeaters, whenever you can grab a carbine repeater, you won't regret it. It's good for medium range PvE and PvP, and something you can get a hold of. The varmint rifle, I suggest you pick one of these up when you can afford it and rank up. It'll allow you to get
spend much time in the parlor house?
Perfect carcasses on your small game, and also harvest more bird feathers when you shoot birds out of the sky, and I'll get to the value of feathers later. Shotguns, I like double barrels. The sawed-offs, I think, are first to unlock, and when you get a deadboot holster, which I get to shortly, you're going to be able to wield two of them on your gun belt at once. And I remember as a new player, I thought that was really cool, having two sawed-off shotguns instead of revolvers. Outside of that, the pump action is the shotgun I would recommend when you rank up enough. And the bow, everybody. Right now I'm on the bow. You're a beginning player. I would just worry about the regular one. There is an improved version, but for the most part, you can do most things that you need to do with the regular bow. Namely hunting and stealth. And right now is where I'm going to show you the deadboot holster. It is a offhand holster. You need to be wearing an offhand holster to have two weapons on your gun belt.
I keep away from the butcher's sausage.
And
there's a reason he keeps the price so low.
I'm going over the offhand holsters right now. The deadboot, I think, is the one that opens up first, rank-wise. And it's also, I think it was at $9.75. It's not too expensive. And it will allow you to have two weapons on your gun belt. And like I said before, when I found out about it and I equipped it and I got an extra weapon, I thought it was really cool. So something for you to check out.
That's popular.
I'm in the general store right now, everybody, and I'm on the fishing rod. As a beginning player, I did use my fishing rod to make money. I used to catch bass, trout, and salmon and sell them. I have some spots to show you later, but I wanted to point that out real quick.
Anything else?
Okay, coming up now, I'm visiting the fence.
Well, long time no
You're
see,
going to,
stranger.
when you loot people, you're going to come across
Sift
some
through,
valuables,
see
and
what you
this
like.
is where you'll sell them.
All right,
And
then.
my
Better be good.
my game is kind of glitched me out of the screen, but
Sure, let me see.
also this jewelry that you see, I'm going to show you the spots on the map where you can pick that up. So when you're in the neighborhood
All
doing
right, what do
missions,
you
you
have
can
for
swing
me?
by certain spots and grab some jewelry and sell it for some extra money.
Help you.
Next up, we're at the butcher. And the butcher is also not a great way to make money, but when you're a beginning player, it is a way to make money. And as you can see, everything in my satchel is valuable. But in particular, I want to point out the value of feathers, like spoonbill feathers, eagle feathers, hawk feathers, vulture feathers, heron feathers, pelican feathers, egret feathers. There's 3 different kinds of those, but they're all like $1.25, $1.50, and I think the most expensive feather is $2.50. You can store a bunch of them on you. You can see I had 20 condor feathers at $1.50, so that's $30. And that's something, you're doing it like I mentioned before about doing a mission and accomplishing other things. You're on a free roam mission and you see a hawk flying in the air. You have that varmint rifle, you take it out, harvest the feathers, sell them, make some money. Everybody, this is where you can see in the mini map the red dot. You can see it on this map too. It's a bright red dot. I tried to get it before it went out of the map, but you can rewind on the video and check that out. But this is a bright red map. Was on my mini map and on my map that was telling me that somebody else was doing a mission and that I could go mess it up if I was that kind of person. Alright, so jewelry. Hanging Dog Ranch is going to have 2 pieces of jewelry you can take, along with a bunch of canned goods, some tonics, and some ammunition. This spot here is near Valentine. I call it Hill House. It's got earrings in it, and it also has tonics and food. This next location is a gang hideout, and it also has tonics, some jewelry, and some food in it. Trying to jog my memory a little bit here. I go over cougar and panther spots too. If that interests you, it's coming up. So at this house right here, there's 2 pieces of jewelry. Moving down, there is going to be a piece of jewelry in the very back of the Rhodes Bar, the Rhodes Saloon. It's in the back room, on the first floor, the last room in the back. And in the Braithwaite Manor, you're going to find the jewelry on the 2nd floor in one of the spare bedrooms, not the master bedroom. And the last spot is a gang hideout in Le Gras. And I'm a little fuzzy on it, but I'm pretty sure there's some jewelry in there, and there's also tonics, food, and, other things to pick up. Alright, so there's jewelry spots. So, moving on. Okay, coming up now, I'm going to show you there's lots of good fishing spots, but these 2 that I'm showing you are my favorite ones. First one, it's really easy to access, and it's very easy to just keep reeling in either trout or bass, just fish after fish after fish. It's pretty easy to fill up your satchel. This other one, for being so close to Valentine, it's pretty secluded. It's kind of scenic. It's at the bottom of the Bacchus Bridge. You have to take some tight trails to get down there, but it is my favorite sockeye salmon spot. It's kind of a peaceful place, considering it's so close to Valentine. I'm showing you a spot where a panther spawns right now. You can sell a panther at the butcher for $14 or $15. It's another panther location. That's if you take it down and harvest it, don't skin it, sell the whole thing, but try to get it perfect, 3 stars. The lower the stars, the lower the quality, the less money you'll get. Another panther area is Stillwater Creek. It's probably the least common of the 3 that I'm showing you. Above Kala is a panther spot. That's pretty real, not a panther, but a cougar. And that's a very reliable cougar spot. And cougars go for, they're a little less than the panther, but only by like $1, like $13 or $14. It's not bad money though. It's another cougar spot.
You know, I was just thinking, it's been years
This
now
whole
since
this
I
whole
slept
area
with
that I'm in right now is a great hunting and fishing area.
But I've never been happier.
But the spots that I'm marking are where you can find more cougars if you're looking for one. All right, everybody, that's going to conclude my beginner guide. First guide that I've done like this. I hope it's helpful to you. One thing that I forgot to add, if you're looking for practice against enemies, I would recommend going to Thieves Landing and just picking a fight. There's plenty of guys to practice your aim on. But yeah, but I covered free roam missions, I covered the gunsmith, I covered the butcher, I covered hunting, I covered fishing, I covered horses, I covered your camp. And Red Dead Online is so big, I'm sure I'm missing things, but yeah, I think I covered the major bases, and I hope you liked the video. Drop a like if it helps you out or you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment, tell me about it, and feel free to subscribe for future content. Going to be making Red Dead content going forward, and would love to have you as a subscriber.